Well, good evening, folks. It is a terrible, terrible day, but it is a beautiful day. It's overcast, real windy, extremely windy. I'm happen to be out of the wind right here. The surface temperature is at 69 degrees, and there's been a lot of periods of heavy rainfall. In fact, I'm drenched. I forgot my bottoms on my frog togs, so I'm drenched. I've been out here catching fish, been catching them on the spinner bait. That's a Booyah spinner bait. I caught a couple, 2 or 3 on a buzz bait, but this is the bait right here that's getting the job done. It's a double prop bait, and one that's similar to it but more elongated, of course, is a devil's horse, and that's one of the first double prop baits I've ever fished was a devil's horse. But this bait right here is a H2O Express double prop bait, and they are eating it up out here. Now, I haven't caught any big fish yet, but I'm going to keep fishing with it. I'm going to show you how I fish it. And I'm going to tell you, it is super deadly on these overcast days. Fish, a bass, in the summertime, will go up extremely shallow. They'll come out of deep water and get up in that deep of water, 18 inches of water. Don't be afraid to throw up in 18 inches of water when this is happening. I'm using a Cadence bait casting reel, 7-3-1 gear ratio, and a Cadence rod. And it's a medium action rod. It's 7 feet long. Getting the job done too. I'm after a big fish. Let's do it. There we go. Boy, that fish eat that bait. I've messed around here and found something else I can catch them on, and it's a prop bait. I knew there was some fish right there, folks. I just couldn't get them. They was hitting that spinner bait short. And the reason why they was hitting that spinner bait short is because it quit raining so much. But there's a pretty good fish. Now, he hit it like a 5-pounder. He did. But I've been messing around with a lot of different baits today. Not a specific bait. Pretty nice little fish, but now he hit it. Let's let him go right here. Today is about bass fishing, fishing the conditions. And believe me, I've thrown everything in the tackle box at them. And this bait right here is just a double prop bait. They reacted to it. So let's throw it back out there on that point again. Let the ripples die down. Pop it. Pop, pop. 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 There's some more fish there because I come through there with a spinner bait a while ago, not long ago, and there was about 3 that bumped it. They just bumped it. They just wouldn't commit. So that's the only topwater plug that I have like that, and it's got a sound and a half. See, there's another fish. That was a little bit better. Not much, but a little bit better. I'm gonna be looking for some plugs like this. I don't even know what it is. Yeah, that's just a little better. I'm not gonna complain. I never complain about my fishing. Come on in here, boy. Yeah. That's a fat bass right there. Quit. I want to get a hook in me. pretty. Healthy little bass. Let's let him go right here. A lot of fish on that point, no doubt. Back. One of them deals, but you don't never know. They could be. You know, I have in the past, many a time, folks, got into a situation like this where fish was just all over a point. And those fish would be 3 to 5 pounds. So you never, ever know. Let's make us another cast. Here comes the wind again, but pop. Let it sit. Pop. Let it sit. It's the sound. This bait right here has got the sound now. And I probably won't put it down. So I'm popping this bait just a little bit louder. And I've changed my angle up a lot right here on the back side. Trying to work with it that way. Work with these fish that way. And I'm popping it a lot louder. Actually spraying some water out in front of the bait. So we could draw another strike or two right here. There we go. Come on in here, boy. That's a long fish. Let me keep out of that hole right there. Woo, this water is shallow. These fish is really shallowed up. I knew they would, though. He kind of fought real funny. Let's put him in the boat. There we go. He's more head than fish. Look there, what a big old head. He fought funny because well, he was hooked. So he was hooked here and here. So let's get him off where we won't hurt him. Let's take this one first. Like that. He is hooked. He meant to have that bait. Quit. Them old dogs kept me awake all night last night. I didn't sleep nary bit. Y'all see that? I mean, he nailed it, did he not? Come on in here. He nailed it. Kaboom! See how he's hooked. Oh, he's all right. Come on in here, boy. Man, when he decided to commit, he did, didn't he? Pretty good one. Not bad. As long as they green and they got eyes and they got a tail, I like them. That was corny, wasn't it? I'm sorry, folks, about that. Let's let that fish go. Go on back. That was a strong bite. There's another swirl right there. I tell you, a topwater bite, if you don't watch it, you'll miss a lot of these fish. You got to hesitate and actually feel the fish, or just if you can't do that, at least hesitate before you set the hook. They have to take a lot of water in when they grab something off the top of the water, folks. They have to open them gills, mouth, and inhale a lot of water plus the bait. So it's a pretty big order. that's why a lot of these fish are missed. I used to miss a lot of them, just for the simple reason I'd be so hyped up. As soon as that fish hit, like boom, I'd set the hook. I'd catch some of them, but not many. And it's hard to do, I'll admit. It's hard to hesitate. And every once in a while, I still, after all these years, I'll forget that and miss a good fish because I didn't hesitate long enough. Oh. There we go. Man, that fish hopped all over that bait. Where are you going? You're trying to get up under the boat, ain't you? These are some healthy fish, folks. I guarantee you that. They ain't big. They ain't Mr. Big, but they're healthy. There's a good one. He's good because he come up there and hit my plug. That's one reason why he's good. God. Tell you what. I thought the whopper plopper was a good bait. It wasn't today. I throwed it today and couldn't get them to hit the whopper plopper. The sound was wrong. I tell you, I'm shook up. You learn a lot while you're out here fishing. Let's let him go. Back. My. Constantly learning. That's why I keep saying it's a sport second to none. You can learn every day on the water. Every day. You know, folks, sometimes the ugliest bait you got in your tackle box to catch fish. This isn't the first time I've had this happen. Now today, or this evening, I didn't have a chance, not even a crack at a big fish. But this bait right here, and I want to show it to you. It's just a bluegill pattern double prop bait. Not a real popular brand at all, and that's the only thing I could get these fish to react on. Not the first time I've had this happen. It's fishing. Sound is very important, and the right sound. I want to say thank y'all very much for everything y'all done. All the great comments. Hey, whoa. And God bless each and every one of y'all. Y'all are truly special. Hey. And remember, go fishing when you can, because it's good first.